Hello people, this is Kaushal shooting in Udaipur, and at the back you can see this is Jia Sagar Lake. It was built in the middle of the 17th century by Raj Singh I, and here we are in these picturesque surroundings. We have a wildlife sanctuary towards one side of it. We have the Aravalli Hills all around us, and I think this is arguably the most peaceful spot that I found in Udaipur. Yeah, Kumbhalgarh was fantastic, Kumbhalgarh was amazing, but it was still outside the city. This is still quite near to the city, and this lake was actually built to deal with situations of drought and famine. And in 1973, this lake actually supplied water to the people of Udaipur when there was a drought. It was built by Raj Singh I, and he named it Jia Sagar after his mother, Jana Devi. And it's also called Tiger Lake, by the way. Yeah, I spoke to a couple of locals, and they said that you see the hills over there? They say that there have been spottings of a tiger here. That's what they said. But I think at most, considering the habitat, it could have been a leopard or something like that. But they say that in the evening, these wild animals, they come down to the lake and drink from the banks over there and there. So coming back to the topic, video 4.2. In the last video that we shot in Jaisalmer, I spoke to you about the importance of emotions. I spoke to you about the importance of understanding how to deal with your emotions in journaling. Today, the reason I told you before as well, the reason that we're shooting these parts is because I want to give you more content to be able to apply the concepts that I've taught you in those initial videos. See, I told you that it is important for you to be able to let your emotions flow freely. It is important for you to understand that you need to express yourself in a fashion. You need to express yourself in a way that it becomes easy for you to connect with who you are deep inside. When you write it down, or when you vlog, or when you record it on your recorder, you need to be in touch with those emotions. But here in 4.2, what I want to tell you is that when you start doing that, a lot of murk is going to come out to the surface. A lot of unresolved issues. A lot of unresolved hurt is bound to come up when you start doing that. And I'm not going to lie to you. Not all of that is going to be cool. Not all of that is going to be something that you're going to want to deal with. It's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be very exhausting. You might not want to write those issues down. You might not want to revisit them at all. You may never want to remember them. You may never want to express yourself, express that hurt, even personally. So keeping your journaling private is something which can help you hugely. But even so, there are sections of our mind that we want to keep hidden forever. There are sections of our life that we want to keep hidden forever, even if they remain hidden from our own self. But the point is, suppose you have a big house, suppose you have a huge house, suppose you have a 40-room mansion. Yeah, and you can see over there a lot of locals chilling because it's Sunday. So yeah, we're just gonna have to shoot in these surroundings. So as I was saying, suppose you have a 40-room mansion and you have the best mansion that you wanted. But then there are rooms in the basement that you don't visit because you're afraid that they might be haunted, because they're pretty dirty and they always remain dirty because you never go down there. What's going to happen? Ultimately, those rooms are going to decay. Ultimately, you're a lot less wiser for owning a 40-room mansion and not utilizing the space, not utilizing the beauty, not utilizing the capacity. And so it is with your mind, and so it is with your head, and so it is with your life. There are going to be sections of your life, there are going to be sections of your emotions, there are going to be sections of your intellect, of your intelligence, of your memory that are not going to be pleasant to deal with. But the fact remains that you must learn to deal with these sections, that you must learn to understand, to deal with these emotions. Because if you cannot do that, if you fail to deal with, if you fail to utilize your mind, if you fail to utilize it to the fullest potential, you miss out on the infinite capacity that it holds. You miss out on the depth of your emotions. The depth of your emotions is where your conviction comes from. If you are out of touch with your conviction, what is the point of living a life like that? It's completely useless. If you are living your life only functioning on a superficial level, if you are functioning only on a superficial level, not really diving deep into your emotions, not really diving deep into your ideas, then that is a life that could have been utilized a lot more. But if you ask me, I would say that that is a life wasted. If you want to achieve something higher than yourself, if your mind is set on achieving something greater than your own life, the only way that you can do that is if you become one with your emotional self. Is when you discover your emotions and you deal with them and you accept them as a part of you. And on that note, this is Jay Kaushal signing off. But before I do, I want to show you a nice panoramic view of this beautiful, beautiful landscape that we're in. Udaipur has been extremely surprising. It's been hospitable, it's been cool, it's been amazing. If you look towards that side, you will see, yeah, you look at that. We're actually, this hill that we're on, the locals refer to it as Bahubali Hill. Sure. If you look in the background, you see the beautiful, beautiful expanse of the Aravalis. Lush green fields. And I'm going to see you in part 5 in Jaisalmer next time. Bye-bye.